go. Okay, there we go. We have started. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me press this before it takes the intro again. Alright, so hello guys, Tasso here, and we're back again with 2064 Read-Only Memories, part 4, I believe. Yes, it's part 4. So last time we did a lot more investigating. Trying to look into the exact why of Hayden being killed for creating Turing or something like that. We met Zin. I think we helped Mensa escape Neo SF. We met Zin, who proceeded to be defenestrated through the window, and yeah, and then we met Charlie Nova, who was actually not a bad guy after all. Who knew? Anyway, so we're going to continue on with our investigation and see where it leads us, right? Alright, no more dawdling, let us continue. God, honestly, I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do. Hello, let's look at you, Charlie. Nice hairdo. Rep, sympathy. She looks no nonsense, but serene in her frenzy. A headline ticker scrolls along the display module atop its head casing, but it flashes empty. There are no major stories breaking at the moment.
Oh, go right on through.
Oh, thanks. Okay, let's go to the map. Where am I supposed to go? The non-yes. Oh, trying to look into the modification that Charlie did to himself. Alright, let's go.
This looks like the spot. I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up.
It's okay, Turing.
Let's hurry and get out of here.
Rubbish. Look at rubbish. A mess of wet paper and rotten food sits sloppily stuck to the ground. Use rubbish.
I have 16 different health notifications advising against that.
16, eh? Just 16? Mouth to trash proximity should always be kept at maximum distance possible. The cart scoops up a small clump of whatever comprises the trash pile, but only holds its weight for a few seconds. A fat glob of trash falls back down to the ground, splattering a bit on your shoes. There are better ways to get rid of headphones. The rubbish absorbs the blast without a hint of singe. Wow, that's some really good rubbish. This pile is more of a plastic mess. What you need is a paper mess. A box of stale-looking donuts sits on the ground. Go donuts?
Wait, those are... sure, why not?
Yeah, I got the donuts.
This is genius. The contrast of the art's colors to the walls, the way the letters stretch out, not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks, and to whom are they unworthy?
Hello, Aki. You don't think you should be reaching past a professional wrestler in front of you? You open your mouth to speak, but you remember a picture is worth 1,000 words. A thick grate covers the window, making it look like the outside of a prison cell. It is too high to get a grip on, even when jumping from the sidewalk. No shady figure, or any figure for that matter, appears to respond to your calls from the street. An industrial-sized air conditioner rattles near the window. A few strips of paper flap around its vents. Your mechanical repair skill needs to be at level 23 to hack this. To re-optimize your Cyberpunk CP points, go to the Spirit Select screen SSS and apply your ability ops to the correct upgrade aperture zone. Oh, that's funny. Loose papers are in serious danger of getting sucked into that thing. Why not, right? It's not a very hot topic, rather room temperature. A defiant young wrestler is leaning up against the brick wall. Touch.
Don't mess with a violent wing!
Violent wing? Is that what you're called?
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary!
Cactus Canary.
Oh, hey, an ID. Cause that's what makes you a person, right? I don't want those.
You shouldn't point it at wrestlers.
Unless this guy here can help improve my suplexes, I don't super care.
Super care, suplexes. I see how.
Now we're talking! You part of the solution too? The human revolution have it so right?
Oh, what? She likes the human revolution? That's surprising. No, I'm not going to eat the donuts yet. Tough boy. Tough boy is scribbled shoddily on the building in spray paint. It's not very illustrative. Isn't there a phrase people say when you see this?
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Oh my god! Omae wa mou shindeiru. That's the one!
This lacks the anger and passion I usually find in this type of street art. No layering, no grand design, nothing inspired or imaginative.
It looks less foreboding turf marking, more spot string logo. Some real tough boy must have done this. Tough boy scribbled shoddily on the building in spray paint. It's not very illustrative.
It truly invokes the question, are we not all just machines? I mean, for you it does, presumably.
I think Turing is looking too hard into this. The only question it makes you ask is where's the nearest laser razor?
This is genius! The contrast of the art's colors to the walls, the way the letters stretch out, not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks, and to whom are they unworthy?
You find yourself lacking the rough edge needed to express yourself in street art. In fact, you pretty much lack rough edges in general. There is nothing to add, the message is gotten across rather well. The message of tough and of boy. It's cool and extreme in theory, but it only makes a black spot on the wall. It is too high up on the building to see anything but a few shelves. You still can't reach it, but the pebbles you throw make a nice ping sound when they hit the bars. Satisfying! The punks around here are looking at you funny now. Maybe chill out a bit. A heavy-duty security door stands firmly shut. This wrestler is the powerhouse in the Neo-SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable, the Violent Wings. According to the match, they are a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion. She looks ready to deliver a body slam to whoever bothers her next.
My name has some pretty cool history behind it. We're some badass ladies who bomb hellfire on anyone. What's this? Oh, this isn't a wrestler's license. Even these smart headphones can't tune into my fighting spirit.
You shouldn't point it at wrestlers.
Oh, this is boring me to death. It has no style or flair at all. I don't care about any of that stuff unless they come out with a high-tech title belt. But it's important to Cactus Canary, so I guess they're not so bad. Those look pretty, but I bet they're disgusting.
Those look ugly, but I'll bet they're delicious.
Garage door. A metal garage door guards the side entrance. That handle looks like it's having a major party with Thanatos, who won't budge anyway. The thick latch clanks loudly, sending an echo along the alley.
I think this is the place, but of course it lacks any appropriate signage. Frankly, the state of this industry and the current political climate don't give me much hope for my own legal status. When word inevitably gets out about me...
Oh, Turing. He'll be fine.
Regulation regarding cybernetic implants is a massive intersection between medical and tech industries. I'm rather surprised the Human Protection Act was even passed, but... I suppose the possibility of hybrid genetics being passed on to offspring meant there was a considerable push from biotech companies due to patent law, and the laws about cybernetics got tacked on. Never mind. I'm just ranting. This entire investigation has been frustrating. Let's get in there and get this over with. I was just ranting. This entire investigation has been frustrating. Let's get in there and get this over with.
Oh, sadly, this isn't one of those cool speakeasy doors with the sliding panel in the front.
You don't even know the secret password!
Is there even a secret password? Sliding the laminated plastic around the latch doesn't have the desired effect, unless the desired effect is silence.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Whoa. Whoa.
I've never seen the two of you around here before, and I know everybody.
Hi.
Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
Hello? We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh? Kiss, 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 my little blue friend.
What? No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Trouble? There's no trouble here. We can be friends.
For what price?
I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here, I see. No, I like you two. You're cool in my book.
Thanks, I guess.
And since we're all such good friends now, maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal Formula first.
Formula? What kind of a name is Formula?
Don't you worry about that. You see, I'm a budding street musician.
Okay.
Working on my next big hit. Feel me?
Okay.
But I'm sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right. Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me and see what we come up with.
Okay.
And it'll be fun.
Maybe we could try and help you out a little, I guess. If that gets
Are
us,
you sure about this?
get him off, get us off our back.
You know how important this has become. Time is of the essence.
You don't have time to not help me.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? Helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit? Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo-SFPD. You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't. Even if they didn't find anything, It'll take the rest of the day to iron out. People like you don't come down here for anything boring.
Why are you even here in the first place?
We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
Why are you blackmailing us for writing songs for you?
This isn't good. If Lexi in particular gets suspicious and starts tracking us down, things will become rougher for us. Not to mention all the other people it could indirectly affect. This whole case is life or death.
Huh, kind of a dramatic rhyme, ain't it? But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure you never get in to see Nanya at all. He's my buddy. Done me a favor or two, so I return him when I'm asked. That's how we do things around here.
Alright, we'll have to finish your damn song.
I knew you'd see it my way.
I don't know if that calling saying it my way when you just blackmailed me.
All you gotta do is help me complete my rhymes, you dig? A couple of them are just missing a word or two, but if I really want to make this song fantastic, I'm gonna need some killer inspiration.
Okay.
It's gonna be super cred. Anyway, you ready for this?
Can I say I'm not ready? Well, let's do it.
Gonna give it a shot? That's what I like to hear. Here's the first line I'm having trouble with. You ready?
Okay.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
If my season only comes a year of my holiday cheer, that's closest to a season.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer. Hey, yeah, that totally works. Great idea, thanks a ton.
No problem.
Here's the next line. Ready? Pay attention now. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number, I'll
be off my guard.
You know, for this one, I don't think words are gonna be enough. I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together.
Okay.
If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know.
Donuts? Okay. Formula is playing a loud set in the alleyway. Their righteous throw bops to the beat. Only an equally gifted street performer could join in the middle of this one-man dance circle.
Ready? Pay attention now.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number, You know, for this one, I don't think words. I'm gonna need some if you got anything.
Let's save. Save first. Yeah. Done.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll let you scan my ID card.
That actually works.
Hey, that totally works.
That actually worked. Oh my gosh.
Thanks so much. I'd never be able to write a song like this without you.
A Christmas-themed love song?
What?
Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
Alright, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it's the last one. This one's been driving me up along. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others. Ready? Here we go. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of
phones.
Damn it! This is getting embarrassing. There's no way to salvage this one without some seriously fresh inspiration, yo. Don't lose hope. I'm sure it'll hit us any second now. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra beats.
What? Oh no.
That doesn't rhyme. Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that one.
No, I refuse.
I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come up with anything new.
Haven't you ever rapped before?
Of donuts. Donuts?
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Oh, okay.
He does know those are donuts, right?
Apparently not.
Now that's what I call a tasty beat. That was amazing. I can't believe you pulled it off. Whatever you do for work now, it doesn't matter. You should become a musician.
I don't think it works that way.
We totally become rivals, and I bet you that... On second thought, you keep your day job. This is my territory. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But you did help out in a huge way, so I guess you're cool.
Thanks, I guess, even though you blackmailed me into it.
Go on in and see Nanya whenever you want. I'll just be chilling out here, soaking up the inspiration of my surroundings, baby.
Mm-hmm. You do that, good sir.
Here, you can keep the stones. It was nice meeting you, Formula.
Even though you blackmailed us, I'm just putting it
Hey,
out
you
there.
too, little Bob Blue.
Little Bob Blue, that's a nice one.
Hey, that kind of rhymes.
Let's go.
Yeah, just let it go, Turing. Lung augment, spine augment, cybernetic arms, all made by the Dynamo brand. Poking the screen causes a ring of color to ripple out from your fingertip. The screen doesn't respond to verbal commands at all. It doesn't even look like its information can be upgraded anywhere but the backend. Pretty sure the screen doesn't even have the ability to scan anything. It's just an advertisement. The thick, slightly opaque window makes it hard to see the finer details of the operating room, but you can still make out the basics: tables, stretchers, complex-looking surgical equipment, and supply cabinets. You fog the window up and draw a stick figure in just the right way to make it look like it's undergoing its own upgrade surgery. Nice! Excuse me, surgeons, do you have a moment to discuss our Lord and Savior actually just humans? Oh boy. A small panel in the wall bleaches out many loose stray wires, maybe therefore powering the surgery equipment? The screws are practically shredded. The panel casing isn't going anywhere. There is no cardstock in the world firm enough to withstand being wedged in that panel. A colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. No, you can't even begin to try to clean this up. The flash racks of the wall socket behind your work desk are just too much. According to the third and most recent reboot, doing that is how Statica, According to the third and most recent reboot, doing that is how Statica, Empress of Electricity, got her powers. As soon as the headphones connect, a loud electronic crackling noise startles you and hurts your ears. That's Nonya, I suppose. Not exactly prime advertising. Not exactly prime advertising real estate, but for implants you can get much better.
Stop unless you want to get charged for a dynamo.
Either they went retro with this screen, or they really don't want outside hands prodding it. Based on the CRT monitor in the room, it's probably the former. Your ID card. You aren't used to working with this level of close-off tech. It's so 2027. A large circular screen scrolls through upgrade options and parts available in the store. Round. It's a speech compatible screen, not a touch compatible. It's a speech compatible screen, not a touch capacitive one. God, I can't read today apparently. Saying one of the available Ocular upgrades brings up a list of payment options. An ad for an advertisement filter augment pops out on the screen. Is that irony? Probably not. A new customer form is pulled up after the identification card is scanned. Probably best to not give this kind of place any sensitive personal info. This white desk has seen better days, truly. Usually it's you break, you buy. Around here, it's you break, we spray paint your ROM.
Ooh, I wanna be pretty.
Turing, please. Putting the desk out of its misery seems like the humane option in this town. A neon crash sign that lights up in the front of the beat up desk.
Go ahead and try something. If you want me to shove that ROM you got down your throat.
Oh, okay, dude. That would most likely just blow a fuse. Some of the font in this brochure look similar to the font in this sign. Coincidence? What is this?
This is known as a CRT monitor. Almost nobody still uses them anymore. They're very outdated.
Nonya has rigged himself a specialized point-of-sale system on this monitor. There are a few empty cells on the screen, above a text calculator and total line. Invalid transaction. Please scan first item. The screen can only scan the headphones. There's no way to connect them. No saved items no customer found. No customer record. This guy is one of the most serious looking people you've ever seen. Touch.
Can I help you? Holding me up with a glorified taser? Do you want to lose that arm? I have some oral upgrades that would make those bad boys sing. Let me know if you're interested. Do you have an appointment or an order to pick up? Or are you just wasting my time?
I'm exploring all my options. Jeez.
I don't do business with the guy. Heard he was a prick. You bring that up to me one more time and you'll never step foot in my shop again.
Alright, let's talk.
Nope.
What? Yep.
Nope, I don't know you. You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
We just met for Moolah. He said we were cool.
Moolah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers too. But seriously, where did you hear about me?
Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot. Yeah. Paid good enough. Alright then, what can I do for you?
Charlie said your name is Nonya?
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want. Enough foreplay. What can I do for you?
Foreplay.
A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
We're here on a different kind of business.
We're in a situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
You know anything about that?
What are you, cops? No, worse. You're journalists. Get the hell out of my shop! I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me. You found the door before? Find it again.
Oh boy.
And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags. We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands. I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
Okay, Turing. How should I do that?
Just do what you normally do and ask questions. Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking.
Okay.
It'll only take a minute.
Okay.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
Alright, geez. I think we got off on the wrong foot, Nanya.
Damn straight. Now get out of here!
Listen, we don't think you had anything to do with manipulating Charlie's stories.
We were just hoping to get some more background information on the kind of implant he has so we can follow other leads.
Shit. Fine, whatever. I'll tell you what you want, within reason.
Alright.
Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that.
Okay. I mean, are you even
Just
a
promise
doctor?
me it'll get you the hell out of my shop a little sooner.
Sure.
Deal. Sorry for this. Our circumstances have gotten serious. We're following anything we can all the way to the end.
There's no way to hack a VR implant like Charlie's. I mean, you can definitely install hostile firmware on one, but you can't just load whatever program you want without the user's knowledge. Any changes to the loaded firmware will trigger some really obvious visual indicators to let you know something's being changed, and those are put in on the hardware level. I've never heard of anyone being able to circumvent them. The only person who could have loaded hostile firmware on there is me. And don't try and go there. I get paid too much to risk my reputation over changing a few blog posts.
What about using the mesh to mess with the implant? Is there some way to change the input remotely?
No, the implant itself doesn't have any kind of wireless connection. You have to use a headset with an induction coil for I/O. Wireless just doesn't have the bandwidth for it. You might be able to try infecting a ROM with some virus that screws with the I/O, but you only use a connection to a ROM for AR HUDs. They can't handle full simulation. You'd need a full rig and a hardline connection to the NEC to do that. So, I'd give it a big maybe. If that's actually how it all happened, they probably would have found whatever infected his ROM way before you showed up here to bother me.
Could it have just been faulty parts? Not to be too blunt about it, but this field of expertise is a little disreputable. Maybe your supplier sent you an implant with something fishy preloaded.
Damn it. Look, I get it. I'm working out of an old auto garage on the bad side of town. But I'm a fully licensed cyber surgery tech. This entire business is legitimate. It isn't illegal to install custom parts or firmware in any current generation implants. It just breaks the warranty. My business keeps a low profile so we don't run into bogus patent infringement lawsuits from Flower Cybernetics or whatever shell company they decide to come after you with. All of my parts are sourced direct from the original manufacturer, completely above board. So if they're bad, they were built bad by the factory. Now, is that all? I have appointments to keep.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, whatever. I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
Okay, okay.
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference. Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned. But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
That's a weird way to put it, but okay. I'm not getting your point.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
Can read monitors without actually seeing them?
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet.
Ooh, okay.
One in particular stands out. Shotaro Otsuka.
Shotaro Otsuka. That's irrelevant.
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of parallax in his posts.
Okay.
Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog. Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
Lead the way then.
I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Shotaro's home.
After you.
Alright, let's go there then. I'm feeling the guy's probably dead. Neo SF Lakeshore, 1222-2064.
This is the building. Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood. Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger. Perhaps we should just ring the bell? We both know it won't be that easy, but it's important to maintain some courtesies.
Newsroom employee. You're holding a colorful umbrella. Wish you had thought of it like that. I don't like this rain.
Hey! Didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Hey, yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
Hi, Sky.
My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow. Why do autocabs take so long to get out to this part of the city? Don't they know people have places to go?
That's always the question when you're waiting for cabs.
I'm gonna see if the gym in Burbank is still open. You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that. My gym's closed this week for the holidays.
Palm tree.
Did you know that palm trees used to be much more common? Almost a city staple?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of palm trees where I am, that's for sure. This one looks very healthy too, but I feel like you already knew that part.
Did you know that palm trees used to be much more...
The trunk is prickled and rough as far as you can reach. What shaking tree? How did you grow up so vertically on this steep hill? A gorgeous picture window with engraving and crown molding. This design is just slightly worn from weather and general outside hazards, but it's in surprisingly good shape. The pane itself is unlocked, of course. What shaking tree? This one looks very healthy too, but you feel like you already knew that part. The building's buzzer is just a layout of big buttons on the panel, nothing too fancy. Bloop. The keycard lock doesn't respond very well to your ID.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom. Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
LJ2.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
That's encouraging. That was odd. Maybe try the bell again.
Let's look at the door first. It's the door to Shotaro's apartment building. All you can see inside is a staircase. I don't like the spiderweb design there, it's very unsettling. The gate is locked, you have to be buzzed in by a resident to get in. There's no front attendant to hear you.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom. Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Yeah, he's totally dead, isn't he? Again?
What is taking so long? Alright, third time's the charm, right? Once more, with feeling.
I don't know if I want to have any feeling about this.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom.
He's totally dead. He's dead!
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
The guy's totally dead. I'm
Sorry
calling
for the
it.
wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Why can't this ever be easy? I swear I'll blow out a fuse before we're done. Thank Hayden for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
You can keep rattling the gate, but keycard locks are hard to break through. There could be spiders in those holes. The blinds are down so you can't see in, but the window itself is a real view. Wait, there's a fire escape.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window. We just need something to let us reach it. I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end lying around we could use.
Or an umbrella.
Oh, that's how these things always work.
Or an umbrella. Can we borrow your umbrella?
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that.
About that.
You want my umbrella?
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Oh, you live here and lost your keycard, huh? I totally understand. I do that all the time.
Let's just go with that, yes.
But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now. Where I come from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of our culture.
What the hell do you want me to trade it for?
Gym culture?
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this. Don't want to get wet.
The Human Revolution brochure?
Those guys are gross. Are you a part of that? Oh, you're not? Then let's not talk about it, okay?
Business card?
Hey, is this real? The real Yannick Fairlight?
Yes?
You know him?
Of course I do! He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations! Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
I just want to borrow it.
I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah. Yeah, have his card.
Thanks! Here you go.
Gym culture appropriate. Hey, Captain Romeo.
This is so exciting! I'm gonna go call him right now!
Oh, that's probably not a good. Oh, well, too
Call
late.
him. Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Too late though.
Oh well, now we have our tool, and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go.
Let's go. No worries, Captain Romeo. At least you're here. All right. So right now you're trying to get into this guy's apartment, who I'm like 99% sure is actually dead. But let's do this, I guess.
How do we reach that?
Also,
Don't even think about trying to boost me.
Turing said "Omae wa mou shindeiru," so that was fun. An umbrella.
Excellent work.
Let's go and see the dead guy. I'm not too happy about this. These apartments get plenty of light apparently. This one is locked. You can't get inside through here. Or they would if all the blinds for this unit weren't closed. It's also hard to reach and would be dangerous to try and climb through from the wall. This window is unlocked and open. And also, oh boy.
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
Ah, he's dead. He's totally dead. Shit, he is oh god. What's that smell, Turing?
I'm not sure. My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down.
It's dead. It's totally dead. It's been dead for a while. Oh my god.
It's unfamiliar to me.
Oh god. Oh god. Can we go out? This window is open. It leads to the fire escape. Leave through the window? Let's look around. This Christmas tree might be small, but it has a lot of spirit. It may be a pocket tree, but don't pickpocket it. This panel controls the lights and air conditioning of the whole apartment. There's no one to buzz in. Also, that would be weird. Alright, am I ready? Are we all ready?
That's better.
Okay.
Let's take a look around.
The guy is right there. He's dead. Okay.
Hey! That's better.
Let's ignore the elephant in the room right now and take warp speakers. They use extra wires to connect to the receiver. Be careful, if you accidentally disconnect them, you'll never be able to get those things working again. A vintage Vox amp. It has a connector for plugging in old phones. The collection of books about writing on writing good. You can't scan anything while it's powered down, and it doesn't need this info anyway. The ROM just sits there. It appears to be powered down. It doesn't respond to your touch, and there's no power switch. A fancy news feed made of multiple streams on the mesh, ideally placed on the TV, muted. You can't find any way to work the TV. The flat screen is bare, embedded in the wall. Shotaro Otsuka?
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us. I feel like I could scream without him knowing.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Hi, Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
Hello, guest.
Oh.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Yeah, he's a tech review guy. When was your last diagnostic check?
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software. I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Shotaro. He is skilled at maintenance.
How long has your owner been ill?
Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him. In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while. Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
Is your owner still making blog updates?
He is. Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
Tomorrow? No, that's okay.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist. Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently. He is trying very hard.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might...
No, that's okay.
Very well.
Maybe we can try jostling him to get his attention.
Can we not do this?
He won't be able to hear us while he's plugged in.
Knew it. He's
Oh
dead.
no, we're too late.
He's dead. Knew it. How long has he been here?
It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer.
Oh god, rigor mortis is already there.
That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery.
Back through the back of the chair? Wow.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin.
And killed Hayden. R.I.P. dead corpse in it.
doesn't even think anything is wrong.
Yeah.
We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought. Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it. You interrogate his ROM.
Okay.
Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange. It's so gruesome, so tragic. I was never prepared to handle anything like this.
You're not an interrogation model, eh?
I hate this. We shouldn't disturb him. Are you being serious?
I don't know, he could somehow be alive, right? LJ2 is cheerfully bouncing in one place.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone.
I mean, he's certainly under the weather, alright?
He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and
I
see
mean-
if he has a moment to speak with you.
I mean, half of that word deadline is kind of appropriate right now.
That's okay. We'll wait.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Shotaro is dead, LJ2.
shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Oates' computer. If we can find it.
What a blocky desk. There aren't any drawers or shelves. It's touch sensitive. This entire desk must be Mr. Oates' computer.
I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Oates' computer. I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later.
95% sure he's dead. Yeah, he's pretty dead. He probably doesn't have much to say here.
If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. Charlie and Sympathy too.
Oh boy.
They might be in immediate danger, so we must act fast. Let's head for Nanya's business.
Leave through the window. Let's get out of here. It's a cat. A moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied about being a cat. Meow. Oh, expert meow. It's a cat again. Holy cow, now that's a meow. Me wow. Whoa, whoa, what a yawn. Oh, looks like it's sleeping now. Maybe it shouldn't be disturbed. Meowing. Meowing is exhausting. Shh, quiet now. It's hard at work being a perfect example of a cat. Over thousands of years, felines of all kinds crafted the fine art of the catnap. Ah, beautiful. Peaceful, even. Ah! Winked. Whoa. 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 What? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yes. Pat. The little cat bumps its forehead against your knee and starts kneading its paws against the ground. The kitty mews disinterestedly. The little cat bumps its forehead against your knee and starts kneading its paws against the ground.
I'm actually quite a fan of cats. They provided consistent entertainment online for me when all I had to do was sit around and search the mesh all day. Less complicated to figure out than humans are, too.
A moderate large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied about being a cat. Okay. Enough catting around.
Shit! What the hell are you doing back here? Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy or some shit. Found out someone else got hit by your little ghost in the machine, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new disco.
I didn't... I mean, you're not wrong.
That close enough?
That is distressingly accurate.
Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie Nova is dead.
What? Charlie is...
The auto cab he was in drove him right off the bridge and into the bay.
Oh shit.
It's been all over the news for the last 10 minutes, and I'm not looking to be next. I'm getting the hell out of NeoSF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a shit about any of this.
Oh shit.
Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career. I'm less likely to get murdered for being a fry cook, that's for damn sure. Have a good life!
Oh! Oh.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Why is this happening?
What the holy shit. Oh.
There was no one in that car! No heat signatures, no wireless emissions, nothing! That wasn't even an auto cab. It's a manual.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he did, Captain Romeo. Holy shit.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh god. Turing.
That's it. This is too much. I've had enough. I don't care who's controlling the news anymore. Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't live with any more blood on my hands. We're not investigating this lead any further. As of right now.
What do you want to do? So that's it? You're just gonna give up? Just like that?
I'm just done. We're completely out of leads, and I can't even imagine watching anybody else die. I couldn't handle that. Perhaps Tomcat is finished going through all of the data we found. Let's
Pale
head
Rider.
back to the apartment for now.
Hey Joker, you just missed a hell of a thing.
Home sweet home again, such that it is. And before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day.
If that's... yeah, Captain... Oh god. God, just... God, it's just so sudden. Just so sudden. Like, was it like... It was not prepared for that, honestly. I was totally not prepared. I was like prepared for him to just leave. I did not prepare for the goddamn bus to just come over and roll him over. Oh my god. Oh, Christ. Oh boy.
Too much has happened.
You and me both, Turing.
I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat, both Hayden's research and our aborted search into the modified mesh articles.
I hope it...
They said they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps. I'd suggest that we both get some rest.
Yeah, it was much more... Yeah, it was really abrupt. And like the fact that Charlie is dead! Oh my god. Just dead like this. If that's what you want, Turing.
Perhaps things will look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're going to be even busier than ever. Good night.
Good night, Turing. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Boy. Chapter 5. Here we go. (12/23/2064) New SF Outer Sunset.
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
Hi, Tomcat.
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
I'm glad you're alright still. Okay, I'm awake.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest.
I mean, people have died over this already.
All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
You should, Joker. Like, a lot has happened.
There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
But basically what happened in last episode was that we basically was trying to discover more reasons of why Hayden was killed. We met this guy named Mr. Mensa. We helped him escape Neo SF, and then we met Zin from the Augmented Eye, and then Zin got defenestrated through the bloody window and she died. And then because from there we went to meet Charlie Nova and asked him about chase a lead that led us to Nonya, and from Nonya we found a lead to Otskar, which we found a lead to Otskar and went to Otskar and found that he was already dead. And then we went back to Nonya to warn him, but Nonya was like, Charlie's already dead. And then Nonya was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. And then, but Nonya kind of got flattened by a bus right before our eyes. So that's where we are right now. So basically, a lot of people had died. Yeah, Charlie Nova works at TMI. Yeah, TMZ.
Oh? Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right?
Yeah.
Don't take it the wrong way, Turing. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Nonya was a back alley surgeon to do this kind of like, to give like cheaper alternatives to brain implants or whatever. But basically, his clients were all getting killed, and then he got killed now.
Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, oh, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant. Artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him.
Yeah.
Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of.
But yeah, basically a lot of people have died.
But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turing. No
What?
one did.
What?
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
Yeah, what Captain Romeo said. It means we can make more AIs? It means we can make more AIs.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turing's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please.
Oh.
You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turing.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated. Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Big Blue. That's what Mr. Mensa talked about.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turing.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax can pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turing. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring. Good and proper.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed. In fact, in a sense, it's already happened.
What?
What?
Is Big Blue already out?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
Oh, crap.
The research notes on the project show, clearly and with certainty, that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival. I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off.
I mean, you do you. You do you, Joker. I don't know if I want to screwing like this, Captain Romeo.
But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary.
Yeah. Okay, see you in episode 5, Joker.
I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up.
Who?
And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden. I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now.
But who?
We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
How does this tie back to Turing?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue. It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you? If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core, we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
What? Whoa.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of.
So we basically have to turn all ROMs sentient? Take everyone deviant, basically?
We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources. Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore. There would be millions.
Everyone will be like you, Turing.
Hundreds of millions of ROMs, just like me.
Yeah.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turing. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
It's a big decision. We're talking about the metaphorical singularity. The point of no return. Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world?
I mean, it's that or the
We
alternative.
don't have any other choice.
Yeah.
This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
What do I think? Screw Parallax, we avenge everyone who's died right now. It's up to you, Turing. Only you know if the war is ready. Screw Parallax, we avenge anyone who's died right now.
I hope you don't kiss your mama with that mouth, but you're right.
Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay.
Yeah, you're here to stay.
I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this.
On our terms, not theirs.
On our terms, indeed.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not?
Yeah.
Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down.
Yeah.
Just for the truth.
For the truth. And justice.
Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed.
Yeah. Good job, Turing.
I like the way you think, Turing. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turing's source code.
Alright.
The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turing all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs.
Okay.
I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Yeah.
Don't you make me blush now. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind. I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Do your thing. Yay, breaking and entering. I suppose that's us.
You're a peach, son. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear.
Alright.
We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on.
Alright.
I'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
Treasure Island?
From there, the ROMs will install it like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
Alright.
That sounds like a workable plan. I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back.
Thanks, Tomcat.
Call us if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
Be careful. Be careful, Turing. Don't get caught.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out. But I kinda need to get something off my chest.
What, you hate me? Was I too much
I'm
of a jerk?
actually glad Turing went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand.
Yeah.
There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top. I don't even know where to start.
I guess at the beginning. Take your time.
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there.
Okay.
I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley.
Okay.
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change.
Okay.
My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them. They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense. Especially after my sister Catherine moved out.
Catherine?
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
What did she do?
She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker.
Oh, she was a hacker. Was it Kazuria? That's cool.
She was Tomcat.
She was your Tomcat the second then, I guess?
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
Okay.
I was just along for the ride.
So Tomcat was a group, I guess. What happened after that?
She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax is one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face.
So you were set up to take the fall?
She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave her quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job.
Oh.
She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. It's alright, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time.
No.
No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out, there was an accident.
Oh no.
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact, and that was it.
An auto cab hit her? Just like all these murders.
It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her. If I'd just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
Oh no.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident.
Yeah.
Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
Yeah.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again.
Yeah.
So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand.
Yeah.
She was everything I could ever want to be.
Yeah, like, definitely doesn't feel like an accident now, considering everything that we've witnessed.
But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
Sure, but you still killed Hayden. Do you honestly think we're still on the right course?
I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it.
We're the only ones who really know about it, I guess.
It's bigger than me and my vendetta. I just wanted to get that all off my chest. My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
Hack the world.
Still,
I became friends with Tomcat.
We're so close to bringing them all to justice. I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end. I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope we can really do this.
Yeah, it would definitely be a lot easier if she was in prison, if they really want to go after her. Hey Turing.
Friends, I've returned.
Welcome back, Turing.
I'm ready.
Okay, Turing.
Good. We've wasted enough time already. I've marked the location of the data center on your map. You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
Welcome back, Aki.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty. Get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt them back. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck to you too, Tomcat.
Oh, we're back here again.
Yep.
Who knew a parallax data center operated on the same KCOB coalition block as Augmented Eye all along?
Not me.
I'm certain it's all a coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here.
Yeah.
It's the nasty kind of coincidence that makes you look for plots where there are none.
Yeah.
The building we're looking for is over there, to the left. We should try to finesse our way in. We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our main assault on their server complex.
He's pretty idle for someone that's probably on the clock.
I wish I actually had something to work on right now, but it is what it is.
Turing doesn't seem to have any data on the species. It must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. Thanks to a new environmentalist audience, tampering with a bioplanter gets a stronger community service centers than most misdemeanors. Yeah. Hey there, little one. How's it growing? Whoever scores this influential ally shall assuredly triumph. The front almost overflows from its wall-mounted holder, making it look like a featureless plastic head with green anime hair. With the way these planters work, it's like watching a live nature documentary. There's an open plant right next to it. Why not try bugging that one instead? What are you trying to do there? Unlock it? Buy it? Buy it? Give it your number? Alright, let's save. Let's save first. A grungy maintenance truck is parked out in front of the building. From the looks of it, its cluttered insides contain a solution to any possible breakdown or malfunction.
We don't need to mess with that.
You start with a nice enough discussion, but soon the truck won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color, and if you could maybe get it an oil change and a new tire. And have you ever heard of a window cleaner? This isn't a maintenance truck, it's a high maintenance truck. Oh god, that pun. It's just like Parallax to have a main entrance identical to the KCOB door, except comprised of a slightly rippled type of glass that subtly makes it appear fancier.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the public. If you're looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth. But you may want to wait till after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around till 2065.
Well, let's go. We need some way past that receptionist. Perhaps we can make ourselves appear to be here on more official business somehow, like we're on duty. No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong.
I service all the electrical work on this entire block.
The uniform has the logo of a lesser-known maintenance team from out in the Soma district. Soma district. I see that reference there.
I wish I actually had something to work on right now.
The grease stains on his jumpsuit seem far too conveniently placed. They purposefully apply them to appear more mechanic-y. Is there anywhere I can go? The door to Stardust is inviting. It looks packed. Wait, these party lights are just painted on the windows. A little sign of a cute, crudely drawn Gus and Majid on the front. Doubtful either of them are going fishing. Oh, they're not here today. That truck is you. Everyone loves Hassie. Maybe it looks like they got classy Hassie.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Now, what kind of Hassie can I get you?
You don't need to go back to Augmented Eyes offices, not after what happened. Oh, the window's replaced. These trees are genuine, real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 40s. Many companies sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after the Vox Raccoon blackout of 2060, they stopped that practice. Oh, the window is still there.
It's awful what happened. I can't help but wonder if all of this senseless loss of life could have been avoided had we done something differently.
Yeah, at least Ramoa is still alive.
No, I know. It's not really our fault. Just, I wish things had happened differently. It's starting to sink in that I'll never see Hayden again. And even then, this is so much bigger than him now. I want to know who's responsible, but I don't want what happened to Zin and the others to be in vain.
Oh boy.
At this point, stopping Parallax from seeing their plans through is more important than the truth of who is actually at the helm.
Yeah. You don't care about the truth anymore?
No, I guess not.
I mean, we can still get the truth and do what we want.
Sometimes life just isn't fair, and this entire event has been a lesson in that.
Yeah.
I'll just have to accept the things I can't change, and change the things I can. I will always miss Hayden, and I'll always wonder what exactly happened that night, but it's time to move on.
Let it go and move on, I suppose, but...
Moving on seems to be taking down the company he worked for, which feels rather vindictive, but baby steps, right?
Baby steps indeed.
Let's go.
It's the window that Zin fell from.
Oh, there's a maintenance uniform.
Oh, there is.
Good thinking. If you were wearing that...
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Get out of there.
We're borrowing this uniform.
Sorry, mister. Oh, drat. We'll have to find a way to distract him, or we'll never get our disguise. I hate to cause civil disorder again, but he doesn't seem to be too occupied with fixing anything.
Doesn't talk about fixing
Maybe
anything.
we should find a way to keep his hands busy. Let's look around.
There looks to be a spare uniform in the back. The bush in the enclosed plant that looks like a dozen different bits of flora from around the city. How much would it cost for your landlord to put a plant like this in front of the apartment? You probably wouldn't do it if you were free. It looked like the plant just half in righteous indignation, but whose side is it on? This plant is the product of a lot of genetic engineering. It may be a member of a royal plant family, or a plant superhero.
Yikes!
There we
That
go.
was flashier than I expected.
I broke a thing.
Hurry! We don't want to be caught standing here.
I broke a thing. It's busy now. After a little guidance, the screen lists out all the different businesses and groups that operate under the coalition here. It also welcomes everyone to the center. How thoughtful. The sign already speaks everything in print.
Oh, Christ. The damn sign shattered again?
Again. That sign is no use to you. Change the uniform.
They should let us right past now. Great idea. Oh, grab that clipboard. The very symbol of bureaucratic authority.
The symbol of bureaucratic authority. A clipboard, of course. Better drop the conversation before this relationship gets too committed.
Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang.
The transformer overloaded, nothing to worry about.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new? Not sure I've seen you around here before.
We totally didn't see each other 5 minutes ago. I've got a forgettable face.
Well, I'll need to see your badge. This is a secure building.
Do you want to explain data loss to my boss?
Guess not. Whatever. Maybe get some coffee before you bite someone else's head off?
Let's move.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go on through before I change my mind. I don't shake hands.
Why not? Shaking hands is the best thing to do.
No! If you show them something that isn't what they need, they might become suspicious.
You shouldn't stun them so recklessly, only if you need to.
Oh, are those yours? Did you fix them or something? I'm confused why you're showing me these right now.
I fixed them, yeah. How does the maintenance guy fix broken glass? Who knows? An unbelievable gleam radiates from the surface of the front desk. What did they use to polish this? There's a bit of fun to be found in smudging the desk's pristine surface with a handprint, but wait, how did it disappear so quickly? I mean, infomotion.
You've done enough electro-zapping for one day.
Yeah, what if I want to stun him? That's a good question, Captain Romeo. Parallax has a specific distinct style. Anyone familiar with this hash design will recognize it commonly in their products.
Well, we got past the receptionist, but we still don't possess the credentials to bypass this door that they expect us to have. Let me take a look. This is an insect model 1385 automatic security and fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, and remote user access. I would have went with the 1355. No voice controls, but still a nice unit. I think I can bypass this. Maybe not as easily as your apartment door,
Thanks.
but easily enough.
Thanks, Turing.
Distract the receptionist for a moment, could you?
Hey, dude.
You need something?
Let's clean time while my ROM runs a scan.
Yeah, I hear that. I hate that stuff. Hurry up and wait, right? What was that? What's your ROM doing to the security door? Don't go anywhere. I'm calling this in.
Nope.
Quick, and do something! I'm sick of having to deal with
Zap.
so many disagreeable people just to get around.
I just zapped him, didn't I?
Why is everything so hard? We aren't supposed to use the electro pistol so frivolously. Do you also feel that our inhibitions are decreasing the longer we push forth? Anyway, this is not good. Someone will notice they're knocked out soon. We'll have to hurry
Zap.
now.
We zapped him. Let's go.
we should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack the local security myself. However, I need the password to get on the network and find where the source code lies.
You mean the password is the fucking password?
According to anecdotal evidence on the mesh, humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords,
yes,
and often place reminders for themselves. Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to 1AP. There are many desks like it, but this one is theirs. The legs of the desk are welded to the floor. Sadly, there will be no high-pitched metal-on-metal screeching sound. Try to contain your disappointment. I mean, I for one am not that disappointed.
Please. I know it's tempting, but we really don't have the time. This could be our chance. Give it your all.
Nothing here except work equipment, an unlocked station, and open air. Possible signs of workaholic, which Parallax probably rewards. Drifting anything even slightly causes a thick layer of dust to reveal itself quite loudly. This desk hasn't been cleaned in months, despite Parallax's usual pristine corporate tidiness.
I said no!
Okay, Turing.
Perfect! This will be the terminal we use. It's asking for the password.
Oh, I don't have a password yet. Maybe we should look around the office a bit more.
Just click log out then. I said no!
Okay, Turing, jeez. ROM in development. An idle ROM sits beneath the massive production device. Appears to be missing some. It appears to be missing something in its middle section. The ROM is utterly inactive and non-functional, like an adorable robot paperweight.
I said no!
Okay, no talking. I get it, Turing. An umbrella. Even this shiny thing won't be much protection from what looms above. A massive, ominous device looms heavily above an inactive ROM skeleton. This panel looks more complicated than an airplane's control deck, pretty complex for mechanical labor.
I said no!
I said no! A very complex setup of monitors surrounds the desk. Do there need to be monitors on the ceiling? Apparently so. You flub attempts at getting in. The little virtual ROM desktop buddy gives you the stink eye. You scan your ID against one of the screens. No dice. Judging from the multitude of fun time wasting gadgets on the desk, this person doesn't get a lot of work done. The more cluttered the area, the more likely the owner will be pissed if anything to touch. A good edict to live by. A good edict to live by.
I said
okay,
no.
I get it, Turing. An orange swivel chair sits at an empty desk, almost begging you to spin around in it.
Well, no one's around, I suppose. Go ahead.
The temptation to sit and spin is just too great. The world now becomes a blur as you screw in the light. Your ID has a picture of your face, but the chair makes friends with lower places.
There it is. Good eye.
Secret Center?
I thought that would have been harder. The password is
P6MAA10816. Oh god, I can't remember. Although it's a touch area, it probably scans to only grant access to an employee's fingerprints. Best not to try. I said no! That's not an N8801 passkey, just your ID. Oh god, I can't remember the goddamn password. Well, let's try anyway.
And the password?
Enter password.
Go ahead and plug it in.
I don't remember. And something. I'm bad at remembering.
Oops, did you forget it?
Yes, I forgot it. What was the password again?
The password, according to that screen across the room, is
P6MAA 10816. P6MAA 10816. Okay, I will hold on just a second. Help me write it down, Captain Romeo. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Captain Romeo. Enter the password.
Go ahead and plug it in.
No, you didn't go back for nothing. It's fine. P6 MAA 10816. Done.
That's it.
There we go. Yeah, that's much easier.
We're in.
We're in.
That gave me an icebreaker program that will keep the VIs off of us while we search. I've had some time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so maybe I'll be able to find what I'm looking for easier. We've probably attracted some attention already, so I'll go as fast as I can.
Okay, Turing, you do that.
Okay, I managed to get all the surface level data.
Okay, good job.
Shoot!
What?
The VI stopped me halfway in.
Oh,
We've
shit.
been noticed, but not caught.
Okay.
Alright, although I was able to get a decent chunk of my source code, there's still a lot of it that's behind some heavy security.
Oh boy.
The VIs want authentication with some sort of glyph.
Glyph?
Let me load it up. Key ID. I see. It wants us to combine different glyphs to create a full image.
Oh, is this like image recapture?
I have to keep the icebreaker going so we don't get discovered. You'll have to handle this part.
Oh god.
Just study the prompt glyph that appears on the right side.
Oh,
and
okay.
click the correct squares to recreate it with different parts.
Okay, I can do this.
It looks like there's 5 locks we need to break through within 120 seconds.
Oh my god, it's 2 minutes?
This is our one chance to capture my full source code. This is make or break it.
I should have saved.
It's your time to shine.
I should have saved.
Ready? I'm starting it. Here we go.
I should have saved. It's a circle, I think. And god, this is hard. Shit, god. This and this and this? No, it's not. Invalid pattern. 5 more successes required.
Keep trying. Just click the 4 glyphs that make up the image on the right.
Okay. This and this and this. No? Invalid pattern. 5 more successes required. Shit, I can't.
Let's keep trying. We can crack it.
Oh god, these images are really hard. This, and okay, there we go. Pattern. 4 more successes required. Oh my god. Shit. This. This. Oh god, I'm not awake enough for this. And oh crap.
We got this. Let's go.
3 more successes required.
You can do it. I know you can.
2 more successes required.
So close. Hurry.
Shit.
No, the VI is after me.
Fuck.
The icebreaker isn't working anymore. I'm halting the process.
Crap, I'm so close.
It almost had me there. One more minute of that, and the counter intrusion would have been able to track us down.
I knew ICE was the intrusion combination electronics, yeah. Oh god.
Let's call Tomcat. There might be something else we can do before we leave. Wait one moment.
Hey there, I'm a little busy. What do you need?
We were locked out before we could decrypt the files for copying. What do you suggest for our next move?
I suck at pattern recognition.
Give me a second. Found it. So, all Lyft's workstations use hot swappable drives. I need you to grab the data drives from the computer you were using and bring them to me.
Okay.
It's a bit of a stretch, but odds are the caches of the files are on those drives, and I might be able to decrypt those here.
Thank you, Tomcat.
Later, Gator.
I suppose we don't get another shot at cracking the computer, but at least we might be able to get the data on it anyway.
I'm sorry, Turing.
Still, I'm very sore about meeting my match with a machine like that with no chance of revenge. Oh well, the outcome is good, and I am consistently pleased with how far Tomcat goes for both us and the sake of this mission. Let us return to them with haste. We've been locked out, and trying to access things again would be risky.
Okay.
Well, don't forget about fetching those drives, or we'll have come here for nothing.
At this rate, you're gonna have to break out with Duster and Mary Poppins the entire office. There's probably some real security system, including one by IBM called Black Ice. Ooh, okay, that's cool. How the hell do I take the urge to tap on the giant screen is mighty, but you hold one hand down the other. If you had any idea what you were doing, the current delicate state of this component would allow for some inventive tinkering modifications. Oh, there we go.
Here they are. They're a bit bigger and heavier than I thought, but I guess that's to be expected from such high-density drives. Let's hurry and leave before we're stumbled upon.
Stop what you're doing!
Oh no! How did they get here so quickly? Leave the drives and run! Let's get out of here!
What? No! Shit. Should I restart? I don't know.
Let me call Tomcat and let them know we failed getting the computer's data drives.
Hey, Turing, did you get everything?
The drives were apprehended by security.
Damn, that's not good. Okay, I think I can still work with this. I'll have to reverse engineer some things from your personality profile, though, Turing. The new AIs might share some of your, quirks. It's gonna take me a little time, though, so you should spend the next few hours preparing to head into the Parallax server core on Treasure Island. That should be all done before nightfall.
I don't relish the idea of going in on this alone. Perhaps we could spend this time to gather together our allies, see if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us.
Do you think I should retry the...
As fun as it would be watching you go full Yukino on them, Turing, I agree. Maybe you could whip up some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on? Buy you some time?
It's settled then.
Should I attempt to try that again?
We'll go talk to Chad, Oliver, and Jess now. I'm sure we could have them all fake a human revolution protest turned riot. The police are watching those demonstrations like hawks. That should keep everyone busy enough and give us cover so we can do whatever we need to do. My first instinct is to ask Detective Rivers as well, but I do not want to force her into an untenable conflict of interest. I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to anyone else.
Sounds like you have it under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance near the Parallax building. I've been studying the plans between waiting for code to compile, and it looks like the best way past the exterior security measures is through there. You'd have to be a darn fool to try and wade through the water, but security is lighter than...
That's a rule I got. Alright.
I'm not sure I can play the fool, but I have a friend here for whom stubbornness is a job skill.
Thanks, Turing.
We'll call you when we're on site.
Good. Tomcat out.
I'll message ahead to everyone and mark their current locations on your map. Start thinking about who our best allies have been and how we might convince them to help.
Alright, let me just save in another file first. There we go. Castle 2. Okay, let's go. Let's see if Jess will be willing to help us. That's a tumbleweed. Oh, this is a very strange song. Eucalyptus goblus, huh? Also known as to non-realms, that tree. A broken, beat-up foil stand. We read about it in the newspaper. It's Jess. She's helped out a couple of times already.
Dear me.
We know.
Go ahead then.
We're hoping you could use your hybrid contacts for something.
Sorry, you want to use my friends? I'm sorry, we're not objects to be used.
Either of those options were not good.
Hey, Bubblehead, you're not as chatty. Give me the whole situation in 3 sentences or less. Go.
Parallax is launching a new powerful machine intelligence onto the mesh.
1 sentence?
Stop it.
2 sentences?
We need you to pick a fight with the human revolution as a distraction so we can break into Parallax without getting arrested.
3 sentences.
And why exactly should I risk my people and career for this? Our entire movement. First, you want me to steal a car. Now incite riots? What kind of tech could be worth my people's lives?
Put 2 and 2 together, Jeff. If people get scared of robots, who will they get scared of next?
You already know the general public doesn't really think of hybrids as human. They'll lock down rights of all people they fear. Hybrids will become enemies of the state.
Shit.
Things could get worse than they are, Jess. Way worse.
Oh, cut the bullshit. I can't stomach another moment of your insincerity. I will literally puke. So, hypothetically, what exactly would you have me do?
We need you to call in some help from your contacts and have them stir up trouble with the human revolution. We'll ensure our contacts inside the HR will be ready to escalate the protests, at least enough to draw an increased police presence. That should buy us the breathing room we need. Nothing too wild, but enough to draw away their attention.
Figured it would be something like that. Yeah, okay. Let me make some calls.
Oh, she's helping us.
Let's get this straight, though. I'm doing this for me and my people.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
I'm putting my reputation and career on the line here. You are asking me to start shit with the police. If you screw me on this, I will make you regret it.
Oh.
I assure you, Ms. Meese, we will not screw you.
Miss Meese?
Although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Right. I was tired of playing the public relations game with those human revolution assholes anyway.
Tell the HR hearing?
Time to crack some
apparently.
skulls.
But well, here we go, I guess.
maybe not that much violence.
Holy shit. Did you not get the understanding hyperbole chip or whatever? I need to make some calls. Later.
Good call, keep her in the dark about the real plan.
You're right about that. I have a feeling she's going to be mighty ticked about having thousands of machine intelligences running around instead of just one. Does she really think I'm not too chatty? That aside, let's get going.
Okay.
We shouldn't keep Chad and Oliver waiting any longer. They're likely to wander away if they get bored.
You wouldn't screw Jess? Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, hi Lexi.
Detective Rivers, we weren't expecting...
Yeah, I bet you weren't. Just cut the crap, please. Do you even realize how big of a hornet's nest you kicked when you knocked over that data center? I'm assuming that was you, yeah? My superior came and yanked me away from all my work on Hayden as soon as we got the call. Told me it was politically unwise to keep digging. That's bullshit doublespeak, meaning ass covering for the corporate overlords. So now I'm officially grounded, and I know there's something you're not telling me. Don't try to hide it. I probably could have been more useful all along if you'd loop me in.
Give her the straight Turing.
We're sorry for keeping you in the dark. We found out that Hayden has been killed by someone inside Parallax, and we are now on the move to stop them from doing worse.
Wait, what? I was hoping you were about to tell me that all this was just some ruse to win yourself a Pulitzer.
This is about justice, not profit.
You said this was about finding the truth.
And I'm betting that raiding the data center was only step one in your two-step plan to really get in trouble, yeah? Alright then. I'm in.
What? You could lose your badge, Lexi.
Someone has to keep you from getting yourself killed. Your sister would never forgive me, and we just started talking again. Besides, I'm occasionally fond of you as well.
Aww.
So, screw the badge. I'm tired of being a corporate pawn shoved around by whomever has the deepest pockets.
It's a 3-step plan,
I
thank
got
you.
into this
Yeah.
job to help people, and I've done too damn little of that lately. I am in.
Okay.
Just like that?
Just like that?
Just like that. What's the plan?
Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish his research on me. They're about to launch the first independent machine intelligence as a data collection agent on the mesh. They're worried that Congress will shut them down if they find out how powerful it is.
I'm guessing we're a little more worried that they won't. That's some Big Brother stuff right there.
Precisely. With the data we stole, we should be able to shut down the program from inside Parallax's main server center. It's messier than that, but that's the gist of it. That's our next target.
I'm not sure where I can help exactly. Maybe keep some heat off of you while you do whatever it is.
I'm certain your assistance will prove invaluable.
Okay. Message me when and where to meet up. Oh, by the way, call your sister. She misses you.
Oh, okay then. Maybe once this is done.
Don't put it off too long. I'm learning just how fast time goes past.
Oh, Lexi.
Gotta make time for the important things, you know?
I'm starting to understand that myself, Detective Rivers. I wish I had more time with Hayden.
See? Listen to the robot? He's probably smarter than you anyway.
Thanks, Lexi.
That's enough talking. I'm heading back to the station to keep an eye on things. See you when it's time. And sorry about your friend Hayden. We're gonna finish this.
Bye, Detective Rivers.
Goodbye, Detective Rivers.
One more ally on our side.
Yeah. Anything here? Nope.
How's it sinking?
Starfucker. I forgot he was called Starfucker for a sec.
Yes, how are you?
How are you guys?
Busy. We were hoping we could enlist your aid again.
Y'all need some more fake IDs or something? Or maybe some third-hand VR dramas?
Third hand?
Ad for Hot Cup? Yep, it's an ad for Hot Cup.
Yeah, like, you know, guy I know found them when they fell off the back of a truck.
I thought VR dramas were distributed primarily over the mesh.
Ignore him. I made the mistake of convincing him to watch some turn-of-the-century mobster movies with me. I regretted it instantly.
Oh, poor Oliver.
Hey, I really like that one with the dude from Montana in it.
Montana. Oliver regrets everything.
Whatever. So what'd you jerks need? Since apparently my VR dramas ain't good enough.
Well, we're going to be engaging in some more activity of dubious legality.
Very dubious legality.
We were wondering if you wouldn't mind helping create a distraction to keep the police out of the way.
Y'all gonna go hit those parallax bastards that did your dad in?
Yes, actually, that was surprisingly accurate.
He's smarter than he pretends to be. Do you have a plan in mind already?
We just need to check that as well. How do you feel about starting a little riot?
Ambivalent.
Ambivalent?
Hell yeah! We'll do it with both hands!
That's ambidextrous, not ambivalent.
Whatever! I only need one hand anyway!
We just need you to gather a bunch of, like-minded individuals.
Like-minded individuals.
Bring them to Market and Powell. We want you to start a fake riot with all the other folks we gather, so the police will mobilize there. A group of hybrids will be waiting to fight back.
As much as we'd like to.
We'll do it! You've done alright by us. I'm even almost sorry we sprayed up that dude's apartment. I know we're all squared up already, but Big Brain here is good people. So we'll call this a freebie, yeah? Between friends.
Aww. Oliver.
I got some dudes I can call. They like
Both
to
hands
party hard
indeed.
too. We'll show those coppers how we do it in the OSF.
Thank you, Starfucker.
I can't believe. Oh god. Starfucker. I still can't get over that.
You called me it. Cool.
Cool.
I guess we're in.
Oliver's like, I regret this immediately.
Hopefully we'll be able to stay out of juvie. We need a little more time to make the calls. I'll message you when we're ready to move.
Alright.
Hey! You need a call sign, Oliver!
Call sign.
Can't do spy shit like this without a good name!
Not a bad idea. What about Megane-kun?
Megane-kun. Megane-kun?
Oh man, not more anime crap.
It's not any worse than Starfucker.
Only 'cause you ain't a star yet.
Chad! We haven't even...
Oh god. Oh. Oh god, these two. You two are cute.
We'll be off to make those calls now. Right, Chad?
Right, Chad.
Yeah, sure, Ollie. Whatever you say.
Whipped.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks, Oliver. Megane-kun?
Smell you later!
Yeah, we got all the help.
Well, on to the next thing, I guess. I do have to say, I can't tell if the mating rituals of human teenagers are endearing or disgusting.
Mating rituals. They're good kids.
Despite our first impressions, I'll agree with you. I hope we haven't forced them into a bad situation.
Well...
There's one more person I think we should talk to.
Who?
Dr. Fairlight could perhaps give us vital information on how to get into the server complex.
Fairlight, huh?
I have a feeling he's been keeping a keen eye on Parallax since he was ousted. Lexi, Jess, and Chad and Oliver may be able to buy us cover, but Fairlight could get us our way in.
I'm not that sure that I trust him.
I don't either, but I'm not sure we have any other choice. Out of everyone that's assisted us thus far, I trust him the least. He has an unclear ulterior motive, and I'm only guessing that it lines up with our own. It's a risk talking to him, but a calculated one. We should at least sound him out if possible. We might be able to get a read on if he's telling the truth or not. He should still be at the hospital if my previous correspondences with him are accurate.
Alright. Let's go. Hey, it's Decker. Leon Decker, Fairlight's personal assistant. Known hospital worker. Not much that's tangible here, except the hair. Don't wave weapons at mysterious men.
Technology sure evolves fast these days. At least yours isn't redacted and covered up. Oh, hey. Funny seeing you two here. What can I help with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
No can do, I'm afraid.
What? Why?
Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit. He'll have my ass for dinner if I interrupt him for anything. And I mean anything.
Oh boy, okay.
So, is this something I might help with? Fairlight has kept me fairly up to speed on your situation.
We really should tell Fairlight directly.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go until well past midnight.
Oh, we don't...
I'm honestly surprised the old man can manage them these days.
We do not have that much time, dear God.
We don't have that kind of time.
Then...
We'll pass, it's pretty confidential.
Look, most of the old man's work is confidential. You think I just do his laundry? This high up in the tech sector, secrets can earn you millions. But hey, if you don't trust me, that's your loss.
Honestly, I would trust Leon more than Fairlight.
We don't have time for this.
Come on.
Then again. Okay, we'll tell you.
Great, I'm happy to listen.
We recently discovered that Hayden might have been removed because he was about to interfere with a secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a networked machine intelligence that they're about to release onto the mesh. We were hoping that Dr. Fairlight could get us a way in so that we can shut it down. I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
Whew. You weren't kidding, were you? The comment from that kind of thing would be a scummy marketer's wet dream. Not to mention all the possible applications to the CIA.
So now will you call Dr. Fairlight?
Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I can tell Yannick about this.
What? Why?
What? Why not?
Look, you know, and I know, that the old man's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. He plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back at the board ever since he was outed. Thankfully, this could play right into his hands, but he's gotta have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for. It's a win-win for all of us, right?
This is all very clandestine. What do you suggest?
Yannick pays me so that when shit hits the fan, I can take care of it without him even hearing about it. Usually it's errands, but stuff like this also falls in the job description. My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info. And once we're in, we can just clean this mess right up. While making another one.
Should we trust him? Alright, I'll trust you.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd see it my way. We do this right and make that launch crash tomorrow, and Yannick will be able to buy out enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
I mean, I'm not sure about him getting back to the board, but, you know.
You can meet us at the entrance to the storm drains just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
Alright.
I can work with that. Just give me a bit to pick up my gear. Don't you worry. This'll all be over soon.
I have this like bad feeling now about this, but not much I can do about it.
Well, that's the last of the people I think we can recruit. Any more would be unwieldy, and we have a nice round set of skills to utilize. Let's head to Parallax now. I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up to us there. Tomcats should be done with their programming soon, and then we can head in. Is that everything? I hope so. We get one shot here. Ready?
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Chapter 6. Treasure Island, 12/24/2064. USF, Treasure Island.
Ah, Detective Rivers, I see you've beaten us here.
Wanted to get the lay of the land before anybody else showed up. When are we ready to head in?
We're waiting for one other person, and then I need to get our distraction going.
Speak of the devil.
Ah, Mr. Decker, precisely. Detective Rivers, allow me to introduce you to...
I know who he is. Leon Decker, ex-Marine, served in North Korea. Record heavily redacted. And working for Yannick Fairlight, who I'm sure is willing to help us out of the kindness of his heart, yeah?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss. Though, let's drop the pretenses, I've never made a secret of Yannick's goals here. He needs Parallax melted down a little for him to get his chair back, and they need to stop some dangerous software.
Ha! And I'm sure that's all your cards laid out on the table, huh?
Oh boy.
We're all on the same side. Simple as that.
You sure you want to work with this guy, Turing? I don't like the look of him.
You've got good eyes, Detective.
They're new.
Yes, Detective Rivers. I believe Mr. Decker will prove invaluable on this mission.
I hope Decker doesn't backstab us, cause I have a big feeling that might happen.
Statistically, we're an entire 17% more likely to succeed with his expertise.
Fine. We'll play it your way.
Great. What's the plan, little guy?
Tomcat and I have been unable to find the precise schematics of these storm drains, as they underwent some modifications when Parallax began construction here. But the city's primary power and communication lines still run parallel along them for maintenance purposes.
I don't know. I mean, Decker has a nice voice, but I don't know if I want him to actually. I don't know if that equates to me letting him backstab me.
The server center is certain to be set adjacent to the tunnel complex to allow easier connection. If we make our way through the drains, we should be able to exit at least close to the new server building. That will get us past the worst of the exterior alarms and defenses of the complex.
They don't have security alarms in the storm drains?
Well, they probably do, but it's unlikely they're in good repair. The water level rises frequently, and maintenance is usually only handled during the dry season in the middle of summer. The moving water should give an enormous amount of false positives. We'll have to move quickly, since the rains upstream will cause erratic surges in the water levels.
What about this server building? Do we have plans for it? Any info on the guard rotations?
Construction on that finished only last year. It's state-of-the-art and currently services the primary ROM control and distribution network. Based on what we've learned, I'm assuming it was built primarily to give Big Blue enough power to sift through all of the data on the network.
That's the AI, right?
Right. The entire facility is automated. Security, maintenance, even new construction, all run by ROMs. There might be a single human engineer on site to take care of anything the ROMs can't figure out, but we shouldn't have to worry about any intervention.
Just one guy? Wow.
At least, not immediately.
I think we can handle some robots, assuming Leon is as good of a shot as the blank marks in his file suggest.
Let's hope we don't have to find out, man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Once we make our way to the primary server control
Not in a
floor,
good
I
way.
can link myself into the network and Tomcat can work their magic. That's all we have to do.
That's an awful lot of question marks before the prophet. But we'll figure it out.
Anything you'd like to add?
Do we have a backup plan?
If worst comes to worst, Tomcat should be able to damage the servers in some way. We won't be able to stop Parallax completely, but it should slow them down. It might even buy us some time to escape, since they'll be too busy trying to keep the racks from melting down.
How are we getting out?
I'll buy us some time, one way or another. At the very least, we should be able to bluff our way out with my badge. There'll be hell to pay later, but we'll make it out with our hides intact.
You can just pretend I'm the bad guy and slap some cuffs on me. Yannick can get me out of holding if I need it.
A sound plan, Mr. Decker.
Yeah, I won't have to pretend much for that.
Lexi. What do we do if we run into someone?
That's what the stunners are for. They'll do bad things to a ROM, but it'll only discombobulate a human.
Discombobulate?
Discombobulate?
Trust me, I doubt anyone's died from a good discombobulation.
Not humans, at least.
That covers it. Let's do this.
Excellent. Let me call Oliver and put our distraction in motion. After that, I'll call Jess.
Turing, we're in position. Are you ready?
Yeet.
Tell him I'm sick of standing around staring at these losers' faces.
Stop, Rocker, please.
Shut up, Chad. I can't hear the phone.
We're ready when you are, Oliver. Go ahead and let Chad do his thing.
Okay, we'll try to buy you as much time as we can. Chad, we're on.
Hell yes!
You ready to do this? Let's bust some skulls!
Oh boy.
Sorry, he gets overexcited sometimes! Come get some!
Oh boy.
Ah! Someone just hit me with a bottle!
Ow.
Oops! Gotta go! Wow! Did you see the arm on that fox girl? So awesome!
Okay.
Let's just hope that works.
Hello, Jess.
Holy shit. Did the robot really just call me? How did you even get my personal line? You know what? Never mind. One more thing to have my tech guy handle. After these CCTV cameras all mysteriously lose connection to the mesh.
Jess, we're calling to...
I know why you're calling. Sorry, I really can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of inciting a riot and putting my friends in danger.
Sorry, Jess.
Let's get this going, people. Go show those revolution scum who the real future of humanity is.
Good to hear you have things in hand.
Oh yeah, all under control. Pass on my love. In case I didn't say it before, I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, Jess. Yeah, don't smack people with bottles. That's a good tip.
Prick. Hey, Claire! See if you can nail that blue mohawk douche again.
Rip chat.
Right. We're good to go. Let's hurry.
Okay.
There's no turning back now. We've done all we can do elsewhere. Time to finish this.
Okay, maintenance uniform, not officially yours. A purple umbrella of the older variety, kitschy. This holds a lot of Hayden's research. Vincent's old Parallax employee badge. Look at this fresh milk, fresh normal milk, not spoiled at all. A small plastic ID card with your name, picture, and stats. Okay, so we are clearly at the end game. I know. Okay, so we are clearly at the end game. Do I want to stop it here and finish it off tomorrow? Tomorrow/next week? I don't know. Next week might not be the best since I'll be... Yeah, do I finish it? Do I end the stream here and finish it up tomorrow? Or... Well, maybe there's like 30 minutes left. So, but it'll be nice to go through the whole thing, I think. The whole final chapter together. So yeah. I think I might stop it here today. I mean, just 30 minutes off, not that bad. So yeah. Yeah, I'll stop it here then. I think it'll be good ideas, and like at least I'll do the whole final chapter in one sitting. I think it will feel better that way too. Okay, let's end this then. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Oh god, penultimate episode, I guess. It really feels like tomorrow is going to be the final episode of Read Only Memories, so that'll be exciting. Right, big, really kind of intense stream today. I think a lot of things happened, and I'm surprised I actually managed to get everyone to my side. That was fun, although I failed horribly in that one mission. I'm very bad at image recognition, I think. It's really hard. It's actually really hard to imagine what those pictures are. I'm kind of mad that I'm like so close to accomplishing it as well. Oh well. But yeah, so good stream. And tomorrow will be the finale, which will be fun. And I'm not sure how to, but yeah, I'll talk about what I want to do after that, since I finished this game quite fast. But I think, yeah. Oh boy, a lot of things happened. That's for sure. And yeah, I'm like really excited to see the finale of this. Like it's like the game has been really good and it's been really fun and like, all the characters have been great. I'm like, so yeah, it'll be good to see this, to see where this leads and just see how it ends. All right, okay, I've babbled it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it took a while to notice as well. It definitely takes a lot to try and figure out what the hell what is making up. Of course, like there's negatives as well, I think, which really makes it a lot more different. So yeah, okay. So tomorrow will be the finale of Read Only Memories, and after that I'll talk briefly about what I plan to do ish. I guess since like there's an extra week before I fly off to Canada. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, so anyway, still a bit quite a stream anyway, despite everything. So, and yeah, just man, I need to stop babbling. Alright, so thanks for dropping by as always. Look at kanji and online dictionary. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, so yeah. Alright, finale tomorrow. Yeah, finale tomorrow. Just be there, hopefully. I don't know, yeah. Anyway, but thanks for dropping by as always. Really appreciate it. This game has been a wild ride, and it's time to see where it all leads to tomorrow. Yeah, that's true, Captain Room. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, tomorrow. Alright. See you guys. Alright, that's it. Enough babbling. I've babbled enough. I'm going around in circles at this point, so yeah. Alright, see you guys tomorrow with the finale of Read Only Memories. Yeah, it should. I don't think it will finish that fast, Captain Room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll at least be quite a while. I mean, the finale won't happen that end. Not. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Enough babbling. I keep saying this. Time to stop. Okay. See you guys. Bye.